Hi beauties, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Ashley. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and join the beauty family. So today, honey, we're reviewing the new Patrick Ta foundation. So if you'd like to see whether or not it is worth it, keep watching. Alrighty beauties, so let's get into this foundation review of the new Patrick Ta foundation. So this is the Major Skin Hydra Luxe Luminous Skin Perfecting Foundation by Patrick Ta. That's a long one. That is a very long one, but this is what the packaging looks like. I got the shade 20 Golden. I was debating between 20 and 21. 21 was a little bit deeper, but I know either way, if I go a little bit lighter or deeper, I could always fix it with concealer or powder. So let's see if this one is a good match. If not, honey, she's going back to the stove. Okay, so on the back it says, enhance your natural radiance with this luminous medium coverage foundation, lightweight, hydrating, and infused with 3 types of hyaluronic acid plus squalene and fermented kombucha. This formula blends seamlessly and blurs imperfections for a glowy skin-like finish. Now, we know that I'm an oily girl, so I'm doing this for the oily girls. Okay, I'm gonna use 2 different primers so we can see what it would look like in a couple of hours. You all know 2 to 3 hours is essentially my wear test time. A lady doesn't need 8. Okay, after 3 it starts breaking down. 2 to 3 is good to go to know what it's gonna look like for the rest of the night. So let's get started. Packaging is gorgeous. Maybe that's where the $60 went because this is stunning. So this is what it looks like. Gorgeous. It also has a pump. So I really love the packaging. One thing Patrick is going to give us, honey, is luxury. Okay, so this foundation has a radiant finish. It is vegan, hydrating, medium coverage. It has hyaluronic acid, and it's best for dry, combo, normal skin. So I am combo, I am normal to dry, but I do get oily. So this is a lightweight and luminous foundation with serum inspired ingredients and a buildable medium coverage formula that boosts hydration and blurs the imperfections. So let me tell you about the highlighted ingredients. So there are 3 forms of hyaluronic acid. This is going to be used to visibly plump and hydrate the skin. The plant-derived squalene. So this is going to visibly improve elasticity and diffuses fine lines. And kombucha. So this is going to enhance the look of smoothness and radiance. So let's see, honey. Let us get into it. I got so excited, a lady forgot to prime, honey. So we are going to go in with 2 different primers. So I'm going to go in with my Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Blurring Balm since I am oily, and then we are going in with the e.l.f. This is the Power Grip Primer, something more affordable, and then this one also has niacinamide in it. So I'm going to do this on this side and this on the other. So while this side is drying down, we can go ahead and start applying the foundation to the side. So I felt like it looked a little bright at first swatch. However, we don't know what it's going to look like once we start to blend it in. So I know he says to wait and see. The first swipe is not going to tell whether it matches or not. It's after you blend it into the skin. I've been seeing a lot of people get a really close match. I haven't listened to any reviews, but I've just been seeing a lot of people get a very close match. And we are going into winter time, so I did not want to go too deep. So this was 3 pumps. So I don't necessarily like this brush to apply this foundation. Some yes, others no. So I'm just going to go in with a brush, with a different brush with this foundation. And I just added another pump because it is medium buildable coverage. So I really want to see how much building we can do. So I would not recommend the previous brush that I used. It was just because I'm down on cleaning brushes right now. Yeah, I would really recommend using a flat top foundation brush to apply this and most foundation. So what are we thinking, beauties? This looks like a really good match. This looks good. I really wonder how it's going to look after it settles in. I'm nervous because a lady doesn't like to glow until it's hours later. And just a smidge. See it blurring imperfections? It looks really good though as far as the base goes. So now I just want to go ahead and apply the rest of my face. So let's go in with some concealer. So for concealer, I'm going with my Urban Decay. This is the Naked Quickie Concealer in 7NN. She is sensational. Straight to the point, one and done. I don't want to apply too many products. I really just want to see how this foundation performs. So since this is more of a matte concealer, we're going to go ahead and blend her out immediately. Because once she sits and dries, that's it, and she does not move. This is a great concealer to just start blending out. So for cream contour, we're going in with Fenty Beauty's Matchstick in Espresso. Love this. We're just going to want to bring a little bit of warmth back to the face. Using some staple products because we really want to see how this performs on top. Just gonna cut right underneath that contour. Now let's set the under eye. To set the under eye, we are going with Huda Beauty's Loose Setting Powder in Peach Pie. Go ahead and start pressing that in with my triangle sponge. So I'm going to apply my Sephora Micro Smooth Powder on top, honey, for some additional flawlessness. This is in the shade 65 Toffee. So it is still looking good. So now let's go in and add my other powder. I am going for full coverage today to see how this looks, since I'm primarily a full coverage baddie. I'm gonna go ahead and dive into my Fenty Beauty Soft Matte Powder Foundation, and we're going to apply her on top just to seal in all of this flawlessness. So for bronzer, we're going to go in with my Makeup by Maria bronzer. This is in the shade Deep. Definitely have not used this in a while. I have to do an updated makeup that I have not used in a while video. For some blush, let's dive into a blush I haven't used in a while. This is House Labs. This is Watermelon Bliss. This is a color fused blush. It's been a little minute, but I am excited to pop it back on. So I'm going in and I'm setting my under eye with my NARS Soft Matte Advanced Perfecting Powder in the shade Offshore. Just making sure that we did not lose that brightness. And again, that added flawlessness that this gives us, because again, we are doing full coverage. We're going in with MAC's Gold Deposit Highlighter. This is how she looks. Little glow. And you know what? Maybe I might add a little to the cheeks today. You know, I'm not really a highlight girly anymore, but let's see how she looks today. Alrighty, beauties, so we are back. It has been about an hour and some change, about an hour and a half or so. It is now 11:09, so a little bit over an hour and a half and some change. So this is how it is looking. For the lip, I went in with a Browned Out lip liner from Fenty Beauty, MAC's Cream Cup lipstick, and NARS Turkish Delight gloss. Okay, so this is how the lip came out, but this is the look, honey. I do see a little bit more glow coming in on this side. This is the side that we use the e.l.f. Hydra Grip Primer, and then on this side we use the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Blurring Balm, and she is still matte. So this is how it is looking, but it is looking flawless as far as full coverage goes. I don't know, beauties, we might be keeping this, but yes, beauties, it is looking gorgeous. So let's give it another hour or so and see what it looks like. Hi beauties, welcome back. Now it has been about 3 hours. The time is now 12:27. It's almost 12:30. So this is how the face is looking. So you can clearly see that this side is a little bit more dewy, or the oils are coming through, versus the side that I use the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Blurring Balm. So essentially this is where the makeup starts to take a turn, that 2-3 hour mark. So this is how I know what my foundation is going to look like for the rest of the day. But yeah, so it being skin loving, although the oils are coming through, it still looks good. I do like this foundation. foundation still. It looks really nice. I personally would just probably reapply. So I wanted to see how this looked without putting on a ton of setting spray, because we all know the setting spray is going to make sure that it locks in. So I wanted to see how it would perform without all of that. So now I know what it's going to look like, so we can have our pick of the litter in terms of the setting sprays that we use. But beauties, let me know your thoughts down below on how this foundation looks after 3 hours. So this foundation does retail for $58. Is it expensive? Yes, it is, honey. I will say I don't agree with the price point for this foundation. Granted, all the skincare loving ingredients, I think a lot of the money did go into the packaging, I will say, because it is a gorgeous bottle. But as far as foundation formula in general, I think my YSL foundation that is $62 gives this one a run for their money, honey. Now that YSL foundation, baby, that foundation is worth that coin, okay? I will pay that $62 over and over again for that YSL foundation, because it is gorgeous. It is long wearing. I've worn it for hours. Like, I mean, hours on end, and it still looks gorgeous. Had to touch up. Like, I swear that they put something in that formula, okay? But yeah, that foundation is definitely worth it. This price point is a little high. I think in general Patrick Ta's prices are a little up there. So affordability, no. Price worth it? No. But it is a beautiful foundation. I do plan on keeping it. Is it groundbreaking? No. So that's why, you know, we test makeup out and see whether we love it or we don't like it. But yes, beauties, this foundation definitely still looks gorgeous. So beauties, definitely let me know your thoughts down below on today's review on the new Patrick Ta foundation. Let me give you the full name. The Patrick Ta Major Skin Hydra Luxe Luminous Skin Perfecting Foundation for Natural Glow. That is a tongue twister. But yes, I did not touch up. I just allowed the natural oils to flow through. So if you're a combo girly like me, I would suggest using a mattifying primer and using some mattifying products like your powders, so that it can reduce the amount of glow and oil that comes through. So as always, beauties, let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know if this is a hit or a miss for you. It will be linked down for you below. And as always, beauties, thank you for your continued love and support, and I'll catch you in my next one. Thanks for watching.